Hey, so to open up or sort of unlock, to sort of unlock the video editor, like here, video editor's in my start menu, but if you type VID, it probably won't be there. It's actually built into the Photos app, but you would never know that. So how you do it is I'm going to open up an MP4 because, again, the trouble is it doesn't seem to work well with AVI files, but with MP4 files, you can right-click and do Open With, and I know this is going to sound counterintuitive, but do Open With Photos. It'll start playing. Just pause it, and come up here to Edit and Create, and do Create a Video with Text. And I know how weird and stupid that sounds, but once you do this, so video, new one, whatever. Once you do, so this is actually in Photos, but it's the video editor built into Photos. And basically all you're going to do now is drag your clips here, right? And then put your clips down here in whatever order you've got them in. This here is a preview of the entire thing in order from 1, 2, 3. And then when you need to trim stuff or split stuff or edit or whatever, or if you've got one where the volume's really high and the next one the volume's really low, you can modify the volume separately. But you can do trim. And now, to trim, this is sort of like your time slider thing. These are how you trim the clips. So all you got to do is play it until it gets to the spot where you want to stop. All right, let's say I want to trim it there, so now bring it up to there. It's a little weird, and my recommendation is go full screen, because then you get a longer line, which gives you a longer scale, which gives you more granular, it's a more like granular ability to trim. You can get more specific. That's basically all that I do. And then also, so like that's done. The other thing that I'll do, I've got this logo in 1080p, which the standard setting is 1080p, 30 frames per second, MP4. Just leave it at that. It'll pop up in a second here, I'll show you. But what I'll do with this is just a picture. So I'll put this picture in, and it's got a default duration of 3 seconds. I'll change it to 5 normally. You can do whatever you want. So if you want to show just an image for a while, you can. And I do it with the Ayupolu logo at the beginning. When you're done, finish video. I would leave it at 1080p because I tried it at 720p, and at least here on my computer with the setup, the file size didn't change appreciably at all. It says 540p is the smallest file size, but just don't. I wouldn't bother. Just stick it with 1080. Our servers can manage it, can handle it, whatever. For the more options, this says use hardware accelerated encoding. It makes it faster if it works. Try turning this off if you get colored glitches. So those black inky things that I was getting, that's basically because my video card was filling up. The memory was getting full, and then it gets glitches. So if you have funny glitches, you can turn this off, but it will take longer during this export process where it's like encoding it into a complete MP4 with all of the changes that you made. So basically then do export, which I'm not going to do, and then wait whatever, 20 minutes, half an hour, 5 minutes, depends on how fast your computer is. I'm going to cancel that for now. You can add in other crap. Honestly, I haven't even gotten into it. So like, I'm sure that, you can somehow do, text and whatever, blah, blah, blah. See, like it can add stuff like that, and then you can stretch out how long you want it to be there for. So, see, now the text is going to be there for as long as you've stretched this out for.
Let's talk about adjectives.
Nice. I mean, and you can change like the position of it and stuff. So there's other things that frankly I don't even get into. Motion, yeah, there's some of this stuff. 3D effects. I don't know what this is. Let's see. Atomic motion. Attached to a point. Okay, got it. Right there. Okay. What the hell does that do?
Let's talk about it.
Okay, so you can add in weird crap like that too if you really want to. And clearly there were other ones as well. So other effects, you can do like a breaking news thing in there if you want to. And then this library is probably online. So you can add other stuff to it that I didn't even touch, frankly, because I don't know, I don't want to. I mean, with my kids, I show them a book basically and talk over it. Your changes won't be saved, okay. Yeah, you gotta click done for it to save, and it saves it to that clip, right? So like you're individually editing these clips, but think of it as one long, smooth video. You can add background music to the whole thing, custom audio, whatever. You can do other stuff as well, speed up, slow down, filters. So yeah, you're seeing like you can do different colorations, sort of. You probably wouldn't, but yeah, you could. That's it, basically. This is the super simple one. I'm looking at, I've just downloaded a couple, so like, there's a bunch of free ones, like OpenShot is a really, really common, popular one. You can see the layout is similar, so you're gonna put your project files in here, you'll put, this will be the preview, and then you can lay down multiple, you know, videos. And what's nice about this is like, if you drag a video into it, which this I assume will take AVIs as well. Yeah, it looks like it will. So if you drag a video into it, you can zoom out, or more importantly, zoom in. And when you zoom in, now you can get really granular as far as where you like stop and stuff, and where you start, which with this one doesn't really make sense to show you, but with this other one, let's see, move clip. With this one, it might, because you know you want to stop it at a certain very specific point. You can do that with this. So this one's called OpenShot. OpenShot's totally free and open source. It's on Windows, Linux, and Mac, and it's good, but it's got more options and more, like it's getting more professional. There's a couple more, but honestly, everything that I've done, I've used Windows Video. And again, once you open it once, it's going to show up in the start menu under Video Editor for Windows 10. It's part of the photo app, but it's called Windows Video Editor. Don't ask me. Yeah, that's it. That'll get you going.